Hi, my name is Sydney, and this is Gotham Healing Insight. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Like this video if you enjoy it. Share it with anybody who you feel like would enjoy it or it may help. In comments, I would love to hear how the video resonated with you. Follow me on Instagram. I'll have that link down below. I'm also going to have timestamps for when I start pulling cards and reading intuitively for the collective. Shit. We are moving into the golden age. We're in a dark place right now. Yeah. These changes are, I'm in a dark place right now. People who were trying to resist these changes where we are leaving one way of living into another that is completely different from what we're used to. People are still trying to hang on. They know that we don't have the opportunity to really cling onto what we used to know anymore. I feel like collectively we all are understanding that we can't go back to the way things used to be. We could get away with that earlier, before, you know, COVID first was introduced to the public, but now that we're fully in this shit now, we can't. This is a time where we are getting our signs. We're getting really potent signs. Some of them are subtle, but they all mean something, and there is a bigger force behind these subtle symbols that we are getting, or signs that we're getting from nature, or just signs that we're getting from the world around us that are reflecting what's going on the inside of us. I'm connecting to people right now where we are having to face areas where we are toxic. Like right now, I'm feeling and seeing and understanding where I have been toxic, or I've been feeling like, you know, just because I know that I'm highly evolved, or I know a little something, that I've healed everything, and that's just not the goddamn case. I've gone through a huge, major dark night of the soul where I had to really shed a huge part of my ego, a huge layer of who I thought I was, and it continues, because this is not something that growth and shedding layers that have barricaded your soul and your true identity does not stop once that big hit of transformation and that big hit of enlightenment happens. It keeps going. Sometimes it plateaus and you get inspiration and you get clarity about where you're at and where you came from and where you're moving into, but after that there are periods where it gets intense and you feel like you're being squeezed, and you feel like everyone around you is testing you, or you feel like your field, you become aware of your auric field and how it's being affected, or what around you is affecting it from when you weren't aware, and you had attracted and created a life where it was not in alignment with your true identity. And now I feel like the people who have been doing the work, the spiritual work, we are about to move. We are about to switch locations. We're about to switch groups of people and connections with people, and new connections with people are coming in, and we're being faced with what we have been trying to filter, or what we have been trying to suppress and not look at because it was too painful. These changes that are coming into clarity and coming in to be recognized at this time right now feel really dark. They feel really heavy. They feel really pressing. Very, very pressing. It's not pretty. It doesn't feel good. Personally, it's been in my headspace because I'm getting a lot of information, and then at the same time, that information is pushing out the way I've been perceiving information that hasn't really truly been in alignment, or I haven't been perceiving things in the best way in certain areas, and I'm receiving higher divine galactic information to reveal what has been altering the way I've been perceiving things, where I've been feeling stuck, or I've been feeling like, you know, things haven't been moving the way I think things are supposed to be moving. It's humbling. This process, you go through periods of being humble. We all think that once we get enlightened, that I know a little something, nobody tell me nothing, I don't really need to listen to anybody about when it comes to spirituality or religion. Once you go through an enlightenment period, and you go through that intensity, and you go through that pain, and all of the tough, hard, gritty shit starts to come up, you're gonna go through periods where it gets a little bit more intense. That first break was to get you prepared for the next couple of fucking hits down the road. Yeah. The people right now that are not trying to do the work, or they think they can still hang on to what's left before that shit gets fucked up, they just don't know. You can't stop it. You might as well get the hell on the goddamn ride and flow with it. No matter how intense it gets, be grounded, be present in it. Instead of suppressing shit and getting older and being like, damn, I wish I could have just dealt with that and got that out of the way so that I can actually be on the right path and be on the right track to what my heart truly desired, and what I was dreaming of, and what I wanted to happen. That was just what I felt like it was a dream. It was what I've always wished for. You know, don't get down the path where you've been suppressing shit, suppressing your identity, suppressing layers of who you are that make you a whole being. Don't get down the road and be regretful because you didn't just tough that shit out. As humans, we're capable of taking pain. It's actually beautiful how well we are capable of handling and coping with pain. Right now we are coping. We are coping in different ways, and there's nothing wrong with that. As long as we are being present and grounded with these changes, we're going to get the best. We're going to reap the best benefits from these transitions right now, from these changes. We're being stretched. Our crown chakra is being activated right now. DNA is being activated, okay, that are going to help us connect deeper into our gifts, into our talents. And yeah, when certain DNA and information in your body is dormant for so long, and the frequencies start shifting on the planet, and from planetary movements and alignments, and your body's connected, we're all connected to that. When your DNA and everything starts to open up, it doesn't feel good. It's not like it's just like breathing. It just happens. Your body starts to feel these really huge shifts, changes in, you know, your nerves, your bones, your cells. If you have pain in your body from past lives or just your childhood trauma that you have not looked at, that's going to come up. It's going to hurt. And you're going to need to breathe. You're going to need to breathe. You're going to need to tap into that place within you where you feel centered, you feel connected to yourself, you're with yourself, you are helping yourself to understand that this is growth, growing pains. It's all a part of the process. Everybody collectively, we are forced to go through this right now because it's of the times. We're in those times. We're in biblical times right now, babes. There is no reverse. There is no going backwards. There's only forwards. Most of us need to accept that there are things within us that have not been addressed that make us who we are as a totality, as a whole being. Those parts of us were not allowed, or they weren't capable of being in their whole expression because of how this matrix was designed. Okay? That's why a lot of souls that I'm connecting to right now, you're big as shit. How the hell you squeeze all of that into this matrix, even though you aren't even in the wholeness of who you are, the totality? You haven't even discovered all of those layers and what's in those layers and what those layers mean and what those layers are connected to within yourself. No wonder everybody around you right now is triggered, because you are actually living and residing in your truth, and you're not feeding the matrix anymore. You're not feeding the people around you that make you feel like, well, if you don't give me some, well, then I'm not going to validate you. Well, then I'm not going to let you know how much you're helping me and how much you are a light to me, a guide to me, and a guide for me to do the same, so that I don't fear these changes that are happening within me and are trying to get my attention, so that I can discover and be in alignment with these new higher divine dimensional frequencies. When I'm going through certain phases and changes where they're really intense and I'm feeling really squeezed, I get certain colors and hues to kind of categorize the phase that I'm in. I usually dress like it. I'm a Pisces, so I dress moody, you know. I dress based off of what my mood is, and my mood is very gray, very muggy, very heavy, gray, smoky, like a phoenix, or like I'm in a transitional period where I'm in the smoke of all of what's being detoxified for me, or what's coming into my awareness that needs to be detoxified. It needs to be cleansed. It needs to be brought to my awareness so that I can learn the lesson from why it was there, why I was playing out certain behavioral patterns, or anything that was causing limitation, or anything that I was still expressing that was connected to lack, or it was connected to childhood trauma. The wind just does not want me to be great today. Breathe. For those of you who have pain coming up in your body from whatever trauma you've endured, you've experienced, that you suppress, breathe through it, because you're going to heal it. You just kind of have to identify why you suppressed it, what you weren't capable of understanding at that time, and mending that within your inner child, because it's important for your soul's growth, and it's important for you to learn who you are, get to know who you are, you know. There's a lot of narcissism coming up right now. It's flaring up within people that we have been kind of coddling by trying to make them feel better about the depth and the bigness of who we are, because they don't want to do any work. They don't think they need to do any work, because if you go against what they feel and what they feel is comfortable, they're gonna deem you as wrong, and they're gonna make you the villain, because they don't do anything fucking wrong and they don't have anything to work on. It's everybody else's fault, trying to find reasons and find ways for you to feel bad about how you're making them feel, because you are doing things that are best for you at this time. You're taking time to understand and connect with these darker aspects of you that have been hidden and that have been suppressed, that are going to benefit you moving forward as things start to progressively get more intense. Things are going to get more intense, but the more you stay present with these transitions, you're going to be better off than the people that are trying to run away and ignore. The people that are trying to run away and turn a blind eye to these changes and not really be present with them and be in la-la land about what the hell's really going on, they're going to be fucked. All them people that are like, you're too deep, you look too deep into things, you're too dramatic, but no one cares, like you just talk. Yeah, them motherfuckers, all these people out here that's not taking this shit seriously, what y'all gonna do? What are y'all gonna do when shit really gets real? Y'all have a time right now where y'all can just go ahead, rip that goddamn band-aid off. We all do. Right now, even if you have been doing the work, all that stuff you haven't been looking at, all the things that you've been kind of, you know, waiting for the right time, where you felt like you built up enough strength to be able to look at it, for you to be able to air it out, for you to be able to recognize it for what it is, what it's connected to, and what it means. We have the opportunity to look at that right now, honor it, accept it, see what that's leading us to within ourselves, so that we can develop that. Or whatever it is that's trying to be emphasized, it's beautiful. It hurts, but it's beautiful. Pain is one of the greatest teachers. I thrive off of pain. Not self-inflicted pain, but the pain from this life, from discovering those deeper aspects of myself, those layers where I've tucked them away in my childhood because of my family being so big and being around people so small. It hurts when all this shit starts to come up, because you have to sit with parts of you that you rejected. You have to sit with parts of you that were bigger than what you were believing in, because it was what was comfortable at the time. Things change. Things are changing. If you were last, you're first now. If you were first, you're last. It's a time to really come back into nature. It's a time to really come back to our true nature. That's really what coming back into nature means. Coming back to your true nature. Coming back to the truth. Outside of technology. When they turn these goddamn towers up, y'all need to get y'all's bodies together. Because if you got shit in your body that's not supposed to be in your body, you're going to turn into a zombie. You're going to be fucked up. You're going to be fucked up. Okay? Go hug a tree. Go put your feet out on the ground and just sit within the stillness. Sit within the depth. Sit within the darkness, the intensity. You know, sit in it. See what it tells you. See what it highlights about the people around you, and how those people have been reflecting things within you that you haven't recognized was probably a part of a pattern that you need to leave behind now. You know, some toxicity, some narcissism. We all got narcissism inside of us, you know. It's beautiful. What a time to be alive, man. What a time to be alive. Yeah. Some reevaluating going on right now. We get a gap, we get a period where we can kind of just sit with this pain that's coming up from what we have to let go of, what we have to shed now. We have no choice. If we decide to expand and we decide to evolve with these changes and these higher divine dimensional frequencies that are bringing in higher knowledge and higher wisdom and healing, it's a gift. It's gonna benefit us either way, you know. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, you know. Breathe. Let's breathe. Hold your hands on your stomach. Recenter, realign, balance out the energy that's flowing in, flowing out. Because the shit's intense right now, man. Shit's getting heavy. Alright? Keep your head up, y'all. Keep your head up. There's people around you, possibly. They're not changing. They're not looking at what they need to be doing within themselves. That's some dangerous ass shit. And people like me that are very forgiving, and you know, you like to find the best in people like that. We just can't feed them types of relationships anymore. They're not doing anything. They're not serving any fucking body. Moving forward, it's gonna be one altercation after the next, because you're moving in one direction and they can't fucking come, and they want you to stop what you're doing because they're being taken over. Because a lot of people out here about to be taken over. Their body's about to be fucking taken over. Shit, they not even honoring their own spirit. So their ass is about to be taken over by other spirits, other hosts.
It's gonna be a crazy world, a crazy world.
But it's gonna be like an amusement park for the people that know what the fuck's going on. It's our time. It's our time. It's our time now. One of y'all out there watching this video that I'm going to be reading you in the future, hi, what's up? If you need to contact me, hit me up, DM me, Instagram, Setitoffart, or shoot me an email at hoodgothamhi@gmail.com. All of this is going to be listed below. Let's get into some cards. shall we? Take 3 deep breaths. Wild horse. Cobra. Alright. Okay. Top of the deck, orangutan. Bottom of the deck, octopus. Okay. A lot of us want to be free. A lot of us are being freed. A lot of us are being liberated by our own power. You know, the more we give ourselves permission to speak what it is that we're passionate about, defend what it is that we're passionate about, who we love, you know, we're shedding as we're doing that. It's causing us to shed a lot of those burdens that we were carrying, you know, as really big souls. We have been carrying a lot of weight of other people, you know, because we can, but that hasn't been benefiting us or anybody around us. So now there's this opening that's happening that is allowing us to feel more willful in moving forward, helping us to feel more wild and allow ourselves to be more wild, less contained, less restricted. And with the whale card, it says, through music, you reclaim life's magic and grow strong in body and soul. Some of you do music or sing. Some of you are dancers. But a lot of you are going through a lot of changes where your power, you're being introduced to your power, and you're moving into a time where you're going to be more joyous, and whatever it is that you do for work is going to be very joyous, and you're going to enjoy what you're doing for work. You're going to be very abundant, and you're going to feel very free and very liberated from whatever it is you're moving from. It was making you feel bound or restricted, powerless, or like you had to kind of keep your power to yourself, or you had to kind of, you know, not speak on certain things, or not just free your soul and allow yourself to be open to express and exude your soul song. You're growing strong in your body and growing strong in your soul so that you can reclaim this passion and this change that is going to help you shed a burden or a couple of burdens. A lot of you have a couple of burdens. I have a couple of burdens. A couple of you are coming into a partnership with somebody that is going to assist you in reclaiming your wild spirit, reclaiming your power, embracing it, and feeling empowered by it. You're going to be traveling to different places where you're going to feel very open to connect to new people. You're going to be feeling excited and liberated. You're going to feel like you can't be stopped, like you on top of the world. But as you're going through these changes, you're going to be feeling this really deep connection to your soul, because these new people that you're going to be connecting with, you're going to be connecting to them in a more intrinsic way. You're going to be connecting to them in a more powerful way, in a more balanced way. The sexual energy within you is going to be activated, and you're going to be channeling that in a very healthy way. It's going to be therapeutic to other people. You're going to be bouncing off of other people and how they feel about certain things that y'all relate on. You're going to be bouncing off of their energy, having fun. Very beautiful energy. These people that you're going to be connecting with soon are very wholesome, very talented. Some of them may have very soft, healing, gentle voices. Someone has a soft, gentle, healing voice. Someone has a raspy voice. Somebody here knows where they going and they ain't about to let nobody. They got people around them kind of like, oh, so you think you're going to just go do that? How are you going to do it? How are you going to, you know, do you have everything in place? Do you have it questioning you or some shit? Fuck them people. Nosy asses. If they feel like what you doing isn't going to be successful, why the fuck they questioning you? Why don't they just mind their own goddamn business, dumbasses? People are fucking stupid. I swear to God. Yeah, or someone's coming towards you, someone's traveling towards you to help you embrace your dream, or you're gonna be traveling with someone and it's gonna be very wild and adventurous, and you're gonna feel like you're back in the swing of things. You're gonna be feeling more like yourself, like you have more space to just let your craziness out, just be bold, go here, go there, go every fucking where, shit. Without whoever it is that restricted energy that made you feel like, yep, it's time to fucking go. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Eat a dick and die slow. That's how somebody feels. Oh, shit. Alright. Getting back into the swing of life. Feeling more joyous, feeling more playful, feeling more one within yourself. Creative, very creative, spontaneous, but also very secure within yourself. And these energies that we're moving into are kind of strange, but they're so nice. You can do so much with this energy. You can play around and do so much with this energy, you know. So many new things are about to be opening up where you can go to places that have some sort of experience in there for you to just. It's colorful, magical, dreamy. You know, you're going to be activated. You're going to be feeling really stimulated, but in a healthy way. Refreshing. Very empowering. When you're getting these downloads, you're going to be getting a lot of you are getting really powerful downloads, and you're going to want to move, but don't move before you get the cue. You're going to get a cue. When you get the cue, everything, it's like the cue is going to be the sign that everything is already in place for you to go ahead and move out and branch out and connect to whoever it is that's coming in for you to be in partnership with. Wait for the cue. You're going to know what the cue is. Don't be so anxious, you know. Be grounded. Ferment in your power. Ferment in the joie de vivre. This joie de vivre type of energy that's coming in. It's feeling real calming. It exudes this type of erotic energy. It's kind of erotic, but it's temperamented. It's kind of balanced. It's very colorful, very exciting, but it's not overwhelming. When you're solid in your body, you stay within your body and you move through these changes through your body, you're going to get the best results than jumping out of your body and being anxious and kind of moving ahead of yourself. Don't move ahead of yourself. Allow the transition to be sexy. You're sexy. A lot of people that I'm connecting to are really attractive. Y'all are attractive. Y'all have really nice energy. Y'all are just y'all are bombshells. We're pulling from Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck by Amanda Lovelace. Okay. Let's get some inspiration from this deck. Okay, one more. I'm gonna pick two. Okay, so they want me to pick three. Feast. Number 29. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Number 12. Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Phoenix. Number 9. How's that for a happily ever after? A lot of you know who you are, and you know you're about to have this really big come up, or you're about to be in a place where you feel so serene, and you know who you are, and you're celebrating yourself and all that you've gone through, being around people that have kind of tried to force you into expectations where they felt more comfortable to be around you and all your magic. A lot of you have really amazing gifts. Like, y'all are so dope. Oh my God. Or y'all just know how to dress. Y'all have a really nice way of dressing. You have a loveliness to you. You're in your own world. Some of you are connected to other dimensional beings or something. You have help from other dimensional beings, fairies, possibly. If whoever it is out there, you be connected with fairies, you bad. Because fairies can be bad. Y'all be getting into shenanigans and shit. Oh my God. Yeah, y'all are rising. We're rising, bitch. We're rising past the buffoonery and the fuckery of all these people that don't deserve our energy no more. Well, we were being too kind, and we were being too nice to these motherfuckers that were taking our energy for granted. But then, while they were doing it, they were also invalidating how magical you are. Ain't that shit pathetic? People are pathetic, I swear. You're about to be getting everything you want. Everything you want. Happily ever after. You're about to write a new story. And you're about to be dancing on the ashes of everybody you're going to burn that didn't believe in you. That didn't have faith in you. That wasn't supportive of you. But was looking for you to empower them and uplift them and give them your energy and your magic. A lot of you have huge rewards. Y'all are about to reap huge harvest, a huge reward. And one of the rewards is knowing who you are and feeling really connected to yourself. Feeling very secure with yourself. Feeling very... You just about to be feeling like the shit. You're about to have a deeper connection to Mother Gaia. And she has gifts. She's granting you gifts for your hard work, for connecting to her, for helping other people come into their gifts or recognize their gifts, or the beauty that she beholds. A lot of you are about to start seeing things as you envision it in your mind, and the shit's about to just start happening. Like, the change is going to be very abrupt, and you're about to see everything just kind of fall into place. Everything's about to just start coming together, and you about to just be like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, bitch. I know that's right. Yeah. Top of the deck says spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. Yeah, you're about to connect to some people that are on the same level as you. And y'all are about to have really sweet times, really cute times. You're going to have really nice conversations, and y'all are going to be tapping into these higher divine dimensional energies and like sharing that and generating that throughout to the collective. And it's going to be so fun, and it's going to feel like y'all are in this other dimension, because you are going to be in another dimension when you get involved with these people. Very supportive, very beautiful. Y'all, whoever it is that y'all are going to be connecting with, and y'all are in this group, y'all are going to be inseparable. Y'all are going to be talking about some amazing things that you felt thirsty to talk about, that you didn't have those people around to talk about with before. Y'all are going to be getting downloads with each other, or y'all are going to be showing each other your gifts. Certain gifts that you have that you never showed anybody else, you know. You probably didn't feel safe enough to show anybody else. You're going to be able to share it with these people. That's so beautiful. Aww. Let's see what the bottom of the deck says. Oh yeah, set it off, bitch. Burn everything to the ground that is not helping you or that's trying to prevent your fucking rise. Fuck them up. Burn it. Set it on fire. Set it on fire. Be a bitch. Be that bitch. And be kind and gentle with yourself. You're okay. Your gifts are coming through. You don't need to force them to come through. They're immaculate as they are coming through, as they're coming online. Enjoy the process. Be present with the process. It's beautiful. It can be delicate, but also very powerful. It can be soft. Let's pull some butterfly cards. Okay, so we have take the next step now, windfall, and dietary change. Top of the deck we have welcome the new. At the bottom of the deck we have sobriety. Take the next step now, windfall and dietary change. Take the next step now. There's some steps you need to take in order for you to kind of, I feel like with the take the next step now, you have been taking steps to get to this windfall of change where you're going to be reaping the rewards of all the work that you've been doing, all the steps that you have been taking in order for these changes to benefit you in the best way possible. Maybe you need to reach out to somebody, or maybe one of these steps is connecting to somebody, reaching out to somebody, where you're going to get a windfall of support or a windfall of, a lot of you, this is a windfall of financial gain. Whatever step you're about to take that you feel like you're being guided to take, please take it, because it's going to be what's best for you, and you're going to get some sort of a raise or a promotion or a windfall of support or a windfall of just success in doing so. And then when you make these changes, if you have been trying to change your diet, or you've been trying to become vegan, or you've been trying to clean out your clean the way you eat, that is going to happen, and that's one of the steps that you're going to be taking. Take those steps now. Do a little bit. You don't have to change the way you're eating completely. Just, okay, here's what I do. If you feel like you don't have anything healthy to eat, or it's something that you have no choice, you need to eat something, and you don't have anything that fits in the category of vegan, if you have to eat something that's not really vegan or that's not really good for you, but you're transitioning, get some apple cider vinegar, get some sea moss gel, take some vitamins, take some supplements, gold, copper, platinum, iridium. There's some supplements out there that can help you to be in alignment, or to become more in alignment with what is best for your body and for your gifts for when they start to open and awaken, that can keep you balanced and keep you sober from falling back on to those old eating habits, or whatever it is that you're doing that's not really good for you, or it's just not going to be beneficial for what you're moving into, for you to be in your best energy for yourself and others around you. It's time for you to start doing that, because these 5G towers are going to be turning that on and turning that up, and the radiation that's starting to, you know, seep out into the collective. If you have things in your body, it can start causing cancers, and it can cause illnesses, and it can really fuck up your body, okay? That's where people are about to start turning into zombies. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. But yeah, cut back on processed meats. Some of you are still kind of eating processed meats and not taking this seriously, but you should, okay? We don't want you turning into a zombie, all right? There's still time for you to kind of cut that out of your diet right now. But moving into the end of October, going into November, December, y'all asses need to get y'all asses into formation, okay? And welcome the new. Open up. It's beautiful, harmonious, it's blissful, it's amazing. It's everything you've ever wanted. It's everything that's going to help you become a better version of yourself. Do all the things you never thought you could do. But because you are opening up to the truth of who you are as an infinite, divine, dynamic being, all of that's going to start opening up. Anything's possible. Never say never. Never say never. Justin Bieber has really been like on my mind lately. I think that's really weird, but if you're watching this, Justin, hi babes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the reading there. You guys have a beautiful, lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video.